Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here, doing a quick reading for Leo. Leo, I'm pulling a different, me and this camera, I'm going to pull a different deck for you all. This is the Lover's Oracle. I felt drawn to this. The few feelings I have about Leo is, one, you might have unexpected messages coming in, or you're feeling the need to rush out and connect with somebody, especially with the Lover Oracle. I don't want to be alone. I feel like either you're feeling this way or somebody you're dealing with or did deal with is feeling this way and they're really, really missing you. And I feel like the person that or you left or they left you hasn't been alone. They don't like being alone. It's that codependency. Every time you see the devil card and you hear a reader say, this is codependent, that's the vibe. I've never been on alone. I don't want to go. I can't be alone. I need your help. I need your assistance, financially, emotionally. I don't like sleeping alone, etc. This person is like super needy, Leo. So they might be clingy and they miss you. I wish I could understand you. So you guys fight over what is called misunderstandings or lack of communication, or you have a break in communication. I get a ton of downloads on communication. And the understanding is right brain, left brain. Also, somebody's needs aren't being met and the needs are not really defined. They might say, I need more attention from you, but I'm with you all day. I hang out with you all day. I talk to you when I'm not with you. I text you, like all this. So it's like, what more can I do? That's the vibe. So I wish I could understand you. You've triggered me. So I feel like there's an abandonment, like that. I feel like somebody's kicked somebody else out or pushed hard on somebody to grow up or change. And that's a lot of this. Is there's such a emotional or even there's a gap of maturity. So somebody might be older. I feel, Leo, you might be, even if you're not physically older, you might be emotionally a little ahead of this other person, or at least functional and being alone. I kind of get like somebody's super needy and immature, and it just comes off that way. It's more like, I don't want to do this alone. I don't want to be alone. Sexual desire. This person, serious. That was the vibe I was getting, Leo, is this person finds you sexy and they miss you. And that's part of the I don't want to be alone is they miss your smell, the pillow, coming home, and it's empty and they're just sad. They walk in there like, oh, okay, it's just me, and they're used to your energy. I feel like you lived with this person or you were together all the time. Like if you weren't with them at their place. And that's the other thing. Okay, the other vibe I'm getting, maybe you had a trust issue, or vice versa. If you're a Leo cross watcher, a cross watcher to the Leo, is there's somebody who didn't trust the other person because there was a gap of give and take. So I feel like somebody in this relationship said, yes, you know where I live. You have a key to my home. You can check my phone. You can GPS my car for all I care. I don't care. Like, I'm transparent with you. I'm all in. And this other person is like, well, yeah, I don't really trust you yet. And you guys had dated a while and it wasn't advancing. This wasn't a reciprocal energy. That was the vibe I was getting, is so somebody called it. I feel heavy water sign. It is Cancer season, so maybe that's why it's really heightened for me. You might be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces. And it says, no one understands me but you. The other thing is I also feel like you're dealing with somebody who has either had addiction or had self-pity or has bipolar or some form of up and down, like emotional highs and lows. And it's really hard to track this person and support this person because it's draining and exhausting. So that might be you dealing with this other energy. And it is, I'm telling you, that was the vibe I was getting. It's all too much. So I feel it, I think it, I see it, I say it, it shows up. That's my validation that this is your reading. I'm on the money. And it is my birthday today. So I feel like my vibe is completely connected. So tell me about Leo. Tell me about what is Leo going through. What's going on with Leo? So Leo, there's a lot of changes afoot. Ace of Swords, conversations coming in. Knights of Pentacles, brand new opportunities. And this person might be coming back offering you a brand new opportunity or vice versa. You might be offering somebody a Queen of Pentacles. They see you as a solid one. Like I said, somebody's more mature, stable, reliable, consistent, disciplined. pays their bills on time. This person doesn't even like to open mail. They're overwhelmed with dishes in the sink. They're full of anxiety since you left, and they see you as the Queen of Cups. So not only are you coming in as a Queen of Cups, you're also coming in as a Queen of Pentacles, stable, solid, and as well as nurturing, giving, kind-hearted, loving, available, emotionally reciprocal. And I feel like you, whoever I'm reading for, Leo, I feel like you were the one that consistently showed up. Like I see somebody cutting the crusts off the person's sandwiches to that level, folded the laundry, put it away for them, as well as kept a full-time job, assisted with their stuff. And I don't even feel it was ever reciprocated. Like I could ask you, Leo, how many times did this person fold your laundry? And you're like, nah, never. So I have the 9 of Swords, yeah, and the 10 of Wands. They're super stressed about this ending, and they're afraid of coming in. This is a lot of fear, the wounded warrior, and this is how they see you. They see you as guarded and truthful, They also see you as putting really strong boundaries up with that 10 of Swords. And this 9 of Wands, or 10 of Wands, is you dropping the burdens, right? And this is the burdens. They see themselves as a burden. And Leo, they see you as a star. I also get the sense that you don't want to extend any more energy to somebody you don't trust. This is a trust issue. This is you love this person, but you're questioning your intuition. You're questioning your, like, should I even love this person? And there might have been a period of space between the last time you guys got together. So the longer this period goes on, I feel, Leo, this person is feeling like they're missing their window to return to you. I feel like they're sitting in a space of this anxiety. And the you triggered me vibe is the abandonment, right? So you leaving this person has deeply affected them and their need to rush back in. And they don't rush in after anybody, and here they are wanting to rush into you. So Leo, that is a sense of a fear that they have to offer you this pentacle. I feel like they may get on one knee. Not even messing with you, Leo. You are, I think, tired of showing up. Yeah, you're fighting all the time. You're showing up and fighting for yourself and defending yourself, and that's what the fights were about, is you didn't feel this person was investing, and you felt like you were the only one giving, and you're tired of fighting about it. They're going to show up a lot of passion. That's not necessarily sexual, although, as we know, they find you very sexy. That's also, but it's also they don't want to lose you. And they're like, what am I doing? It's an epiphany moment. And they're going to rush in and say, I am an idiot. I am a clown. I effed myself over. I 3 of Swords myself. They're stuck out in the cold. You're moving forward. And they're like, I want my Empress. And they're now going to match you. They're going to say, I'm going to show up for you. I want to go from rough waters to calm waters. And if that isn't enough, I'm going to balance it out with the energy I provide for you. Let's talk about moving in. This is the energy I read this weekend. It's almost like going from dinner to calling a U-Haul. I mean, it's like boom, boom. It's very quick. This is very quick energy. You've been in a relationship with this person and you put your boundaries up because they weren't serious with you. And this person, or at least that's how you felt, is I'm giving them, I'm giving, and I'm giving, and I'm giving, and I'm giving, and I have a hole in the bottom of my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza. You know, there's a song like that. But that's kind of how I feel, is it's just this never-ending song, and it's a never-ending process, and you just keep ending up putting money and time and energy and feeling and conversation into something that you didn't get. It was unrequited, or at least that's how you saw it, is unrequited. Now they're going to show up. They're going to shock the hell out of you. I can't make this up, Leo. Man, your spirit guides are seriously here. This is going to shock you. It's going to make you, this is the happiest card in the deck next to the Tower. And Tower is just like, when a thunderbolt goes off, it's immediate and it's powerful and it's changing your life. And it will never go back to the pre-Tower moment. And that's what's happening. You can't unhear, unsee the conversation you're going to have with this person about how you fulfill them. And there's that Page of Swords, this honest conversation. This is justice for you. Now, given, here's what I was talking about, this deceptive person was possibly in third parties, never really committed, possibly, I almost said chlamydia, possibly had an STD, just maybe 1 or 2 that are watching. And this is like some of the stuff that's coming out is this person The reason why they weren't sharing, weren't giving, weren't equally showing up for this relationship is they're in a lower vibration because they were struggling with abandonment and they hadn't dealt with this stuff. I'm not even playing with y'all. Like, this is, I've done some work. You're going to have to use your own intuition to discern if this person is actually elevated. But I do feel like this was an epiphany. I really do. I feel like your absence created such a deafening sound within their ears, and there wasn't anything to distract them from the growth. And on top of it, I feel like this person has sound judgment around them. They have people of sound mind. This person is not narcissistic. This person is self-centered and definitely struggles with a pattern of behavior that doesn't make them a narcissist. It just makes them dysfunctional and, using bad coping mechanisms. It's like everybody who drinks and gets drunk I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments. Because you drink and get drunk consistently does not make you an alcoholic. There's a lot of functional drinkers out there that can give it hell on Friday and Saturday and she'll still show up on Monday for work without any consequences, have never had a DUI, relationships are sound. They probably spend too much and they regret how loud they got at the bar, but that's about it, right? Or whatever. Then there's those that have one or two some days and are extremely dysfunctional, can't hold a conversation, have blackouts, liar, cheater, stealer, like all of it. And if they immediately cannot control, and they can't quit when they want to. That's a pretty good indicator that they probably have a problem. This person, I feel, had a long period of time where this person coped through behaviors or negative, low vibrating behaviors for the period of time that you were with this person. I feel a gap has happened, maybe even years, between when you two are together and they've done some work and they're going to come together. Again, I'm reading for a lot of Leos, so several of you might have not spoken to this person for 3 years. This is somebody you messed with 4 years ago and you can't get them out of your head. This might be your reading. If this is somebody that you've been in and out of relationship with for 2 years, might be your reading. You both had side hustles. You know what I'm saying? You both had a lot of parties and you both were open to an open relationship or a situationship because you weren't ready to make a decision because you didn't know. This might be your reading. That's the energy. It's no harm, no foul. Somebody just matured. Somebody put some boundaries up and it took a while longer for this other party to catch up. They're catching up. And I feel like the consequences of playing around and effing around and finding out has hit this person hard. They've gone through a lot of karma in a very short period of time, maybe 9 months. They've lost nearly everything, their reputation. They've lost jobs. They've lost their family or support of their family. They've created arguments in their family. Like, there might be addiction, like I said, with this person, and they're either going through treatment. I get a heavy sense of behavior that's negative, but I'm not claiming them all as putting a title of addiction on them. Some of them are just, some of these folks are just acting out. Okay, what else about Leo? The World, ending all the effery. I'm not even kidding. So this is why you thought about this person every single solitary day since you walked away. Leo, this is somebody who you consider a soulmate, a high-level trusted friend, a partner, somebody you wanted to marry, somebody or connect with or grow old with. This was your energy. I don't care if you're 70 watching me, you wanted to grow old with this person. This is somebody you've never had a connection like this person and you have had. And this cycle of effery had to come to a close so there would be justice. So the lessons would be learned on both parties. That's the vibe I'm getting. So this, I believe, is above a karmic relationship. This is not karmic. This is a divine orchestrated lesson, partnership. And it never completed the course it was supposed to complete. It never got done. So here comes that Page of Cups quickly. I mean, like keys are in the ignition, racing to your place to have a conversation. And your yes or no will change the trajectory of your next chapter. Like if you say yes, you will be picking out China patterns and looking at wedding dresses or tuxes by the end of August. Like this is a fast moving relationship. You will be married by the end of this year, whoever I'm reading for. That's this energy, serious. And seriously, seriously, seriously epiphany moments of they cannot, the awakening they had was, you dumbass, literally, like, you are stupid. I hand you this person that you've been praying about for, asking me for years, and you keep abusing them. You're going to sit in karma for a hot minute until you learn your lesson. And that's what this person did. They sat in a serious timeout, hermit mode, hangman mode, four of swords mode. And I feel as they were sitting there, and I said this in a reading, is this person, I'm sorry, I'm going to be gross here, but this, and I stole it from Barbara. Cancer. She's like, this person could not get laid with a fistful of hundreds and a room full of hoes, you know? Like, and I laugh because that's the energy. It's like nothing good could come to this person, Leo, nothing positive. They can apply for every job on the planet that they're overqualified for it, and never get a phone call back. They can try to manifest things and they lose money. If they try to invest money, they lose money. If they, people are pissed off at them and they have no idea why, right? And it's just like day after day after day, dealing with the consequences of their behavior, and they're like facing it every single conversation they have. Somebody's calling them out on their behavior. So like I said, heavy addiction vibe off this for a majority, or a large handful. So let's see who else. What else is going on? This is, be careful. So this did fall out and then turn over. So I feel like half of you are going to end up winning the lottery with somebody who held back their feelings, held back their emotions, didn't financially give to the level you gave, wasn't all in. It wasn't requited. They didn't like you like that. I'm sorry, they didn't. They would take from you every single day, your energy, your love, but historically they couldn't give back to you because they didn't have it to give. They had a sieve. Well, now as they are healing and they're understanding their fear of abandonment and their fear of stuff, they're healing from that, and they're recognizing behaviors that don't serve them. Like, this was a bad idea. I won't do that anymore. And there's a handful of you, they're undergivers, and they're recognizing it. And a lot of them came out in the upright, meaning they've recovered from this, and they're going to try. They're going to try to give more and match the level of give you gave. So they might show up with a gift. They might show you with, hey, I owe you, like, this is the vibe I got, is somebody shows up at somebody else's door with a check for $10K and said, this should really cover the months and months you covered me while I didn't have a job. And you never expected anything. This is part of the tower. And they might say, I love you. You're the only one that showed up for me when everybody else turned their back on me when I was unemployed, or when I was going through recovery, or when I was struggling and everybody was turning their back. Like, that's the vibe I get, is you're the ride or die, and they're coming to your side saying, you love me, you showed me what unconditional love is, Leo. Shocking the hell out of you. And it's going to be like immediate. Like, I get the Knight of Wands, I get the Chariot, racing in. This is a higher level commitment, and it's going to require strength. You have to discern what you want. And I get the sense that your tribe is going to tell you, you need to decide what you want. That's going to help call this person in. If this is not somebody you want, this ain't your message, and it's okay. Just, hey, heads up, somebody from your past might be visiting and they might ask you to marry them. Heads up. Yeah, duh. I swear to God, I love tarot, because I'm saying it, and this is what I'm feeling, is several of you, like, you may not even answer the door. You might see it on your camera and say, oh, no. I'm not doing that chapter again. And you don't even answer the damn door. That's a handful. Several of you have been waiting and calling and manifesting this person back, asking your spirit tribe, please raise this person up, let them grow. Oh my God. And they heard your prayer. And I think, look at that. I can't even kid. Like, this is the fighting at the door. This is the conflicts they're going to tell you about. And this is your anxiety, is I got enough problems on my back. I don't need yours. You know, like, they want to heal this. The third parties are done. They want to offer you this happiness and a brand new passionate beginning, along with a brand new passionate relationship, right? And I got the Seven of Cups. This is like lots and lots of alternatives, lots of options. This is part of your Wheel of Fortune of getting through this cycle with this person. Whether or not you take this person back, that's your call. Use your intuition, talk to your family, friends, whomever. Be very careful, because I feel like this was a lesson. Like, I'm getting heart palpitations. You might need, like, I'm getting anxiety right now, which is weird. Like, I'm feeling anxious off this energy. You just need to use your intuition as to know if this person's really, really done. And that is, you have all four aces out. I have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Cups. This person is going to apologize, come in, make things right, and then transition and be the man or the woman. They're men on the cards. But this is really you're needing to assess the situation and make a judgment call. You're going to have to call on your tribe, talk to friends, talk to family. I'm telling you, I love tarot. The devil's still at play. Now, again, just because I put the drink down, my dad, I always said, I love my father. He was in recovery for years. But we'd run into old friends, and they had burned the bridge, right? And they'd make amends, and they'd sit at the table, and they'd drink the coffee. And after they go, and my dad would forgive them. And it was really cool. But he's like, you know what? When a horse thief sobers up, you still have a horse thief. So just because they put down the drink doesn't mean the effery is completely out of their blood, their DNA, because this is a pattern of behavior that they run to. And it's like if you put down the food, then the drink comes up, or they maybe picked up smoking, or maybe picked up gambling, or working. They might be working a lot. I feel like your person is a workaholic. I also think that they're focusing on image, so they're going to the gym a lot, and I really feel like they're trying to change their lifestyle. This is things that they can control because they feel like the rest of their life is a bit out of control, and they don't feel like they can manipulate or change the outcome for those things. So they're focusing and putting energy around what they can control. They might even have like anorexic tendencies. I don't know if they're actually female or male. I don't think it matters, but anorexia is usually about controlling when the rest of the world is out of control. So that might be the vibe. This person misses you, misses your thoughts, your laughter, your talks, your chats, has memories, pillow talk. I get they told you secrets about themselves that they never told anybody, Leo, and they trusted you with this information, and they are like, I never told anybody this. I said this for a reading again last week, is I thought I'd go to my grave with this information, and they shared it with you. So that might be a validation of the person I'm talking about is the person you're thinking about. They are rushing in because with a bunch of communication is they want to be victorious. They want to win, and they feel like you're moving on. They see you as, why am I rushing in is because you're the pre-empress. You're the Nine of Pentacles all by yourself. You don't need any support. I feel this energy the strongest out of all the cards. This person was accustomed to carrying I call it the mule card when I see an imbalance financially. So one person shows up and carries all the financial weight, and the other person abuses that person and promises a bunch of stuff that never gets fulfilled. And that's the vibe. And I feel like this person literally was working like 2-3 jobs trying to make ex-wife happy, baby mama happy, girlfriend happy. Like, I gotta eat. I don't have enough to pay my bills. I have 2 jobs and I still can't make ends meet. How am I going to do this? And it might be imbalanced. That's the vibe. So they see you as solid, dependable, not needing anybody. You're paying your own damn bills. You're buying them coffee. They're like, wait a minute, what? I don't have to buy you coffee? That's very attractive, right? They don't have to carry the weight. They see you as solid, and they're rushing in, man. They've been manifesting you. Okay, when I get the moon and the magician, there might be, hate this, but I'm going to tell you, there are some secrets, and the secrets are, they hope to God you don't know all the secrets, but I feel like, Leo, you do, about the majority of them. There's some spell work that has been done, and it's now lifted. And that is part of it is because you're walking away from them and they are closing out a chapter possibly with somebody else to come to you. Historically, the other person also was in a 4 of Pentacles. You are also guarded and standoffish. Not mean, it's the Queen of Swords, right? So I'm willing to hear you out, but I'm not giving you a 50 to talk to you. Like, I'm not doing it. I have the High Priestess here saying somebody's not listening to their intuition. They're just rushing in. Because they don't want to miss this opportunity and they want to be successful. It's the King of Wands and they just want to undo this 10 of Swords. They're sitting in their head full of anxiety, and you might have offered this person an opportunity and they weren't ready and they told you that. I'm not done, and now they're ready. So they have all 4 aces, several pages. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is, I feel, going to elevate and escalate quickly. You're going to have a decision to make. And just know, Leo, this is like a roller coaster ride that you may not even know. If you haven't seen this video and then all of a sudden this happens, it's going to shock the hell out of you. If you know a Leo, you might want to share this video, especially if they're separated from somebody that you're helping them walk through this emotional mess. But that's what the vibe I'm feeling is. This person's going to rush in and just immediately, like, if you're willing to hear them out, the longer they sit there and talk to you, their energy changes, they become less defensive, and they become more humorous and kind and softer. And then the King of Cups show up, and then they reach in their pocket and they hand you a ring. That's the vibe. So that's what you can expect, Leo. It is heavy, heavy, heavy energy of panic, anxiety, fear, their fear of rejection, and their fear of missing their opportunity. Like that window is closing and they're trying to race in before they miss it. So please know that this is your message. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you're notified of new content. Thank you for sharing this video and any other videos that you resonate with your friends. Growing the channel as well as the positive comments. And I love how you all comment to each other. It's super supportive, and that's what we do, why we do, right? So thank you all for each and every day for supporting this. If you're interested, 5 names going to be drawn out this weekend for the next set of readings, free readings that I'm giving away in July. And just put it in the comments section. I'll pull the names and then from the subscribers list, so you must be subscribed. And then just keep an eye on the community tab. I will post it per video, like the winners, so people know. But if you're to hit that notification bell, I won't have to, because you get notified of the winners when I post. See how that works? It's pretty cool. I don't have to do anything. Yes. Lastly, if you want to book a personal reading, how to get a hold of me is in the description box below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. Mwah. Love and light. Until next time, Leo. Take care.